Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at my custom VFC 416CQB. Alright, I've actually had this for quite a long time. Just over 5 years now, almost 6. This has been kind of in and out of my primary. After a little while, it kind of started breaking down, started shooting real slow, and ended up stripping pistons in it, and kind of went away for a little while. And then this gun came about from me wanting to go to a game in Iowa, and their FPS limits were 350 for that event, since it was going to be kind of close quarters indoor. And I've decided that I wanted to make a gun that would shoot CQB legal, but I could still take out to my local outdoor field and be just as effective as everybody, every other rifleman shooting 400. So that's kind of how this thing came to be. All right, kind of starting to from the front, working our way back. I got the Knights Armament mock suppressor on here. This was actually given to me by a friend. He didn't have any use for it. I guess really didn't know too much about how expensive these things actually were, and didn't really care either way, just wanted it gone. So he just gave it to me, so I absolutely love this thing. It's got the 3-prong flash hider on the front of this thing. Really nice confirmed click. I really like this. I think it looks really well with the gun. The flashlight I've had for just about as long as I've had the rifle, maybe even a little bit longer. And unfortunately I don't remember the name or the brand name on it, but I picked it up in my local shop, and does really well. It's all I really need, down to a pressure switch here on the MOE front grip here. The MOE fit my hand really well. I can get a nice positive grip, although I do kind of use it more as a hand stop than an actual front grip. Got the brain exploder mount with the external battery pack. Got my EOTech replica. Had this again almost just about as long as I've had the rifle, back when these were a little bit easier to get a hold of without customs taking every single one that comes into the country. Back here on the sling attachment, I do have the Magpul swivel sling attachment. I do really like this because if I'm shooting strong hand and I have my sling around my shoulder and I really need to switch offhand real quick, the sling will swivel over to where I can shoot offhand and not feel like I'm strangling myself with my own strap. I did remove the old classic HK416 stock on here. It was just too big and bulky and kind of gaudy looking to me, so I just went down with this. The very classic crane stock gives me enough battery room for anything that I need to use. Right now I am running an 11.1 Titan battery in there. It gives me real nice crisp response on there. Moving a little bit more towards the internals, I am running an SHS high torque motor. Just want something that gives me nice crisp and clean trigger response. The gearbox on this thing, I kind of built myself. It's not really it does what I want. Nothing really super crazy with it. The most fancy thing I had in there is the Gate Titan trigger board. I really like it. I have it trigger set really to it's really super sensitive. Gives me nice, crisp, clean trigger response. The only real things other than that inside the mech box that I have is an SHS bpiston, which just got replaced. On happens that the old one wore out and stripped on me, so put something there with a little bit more metal teeth. Just the AOE on there and just let it rock and roll from there. So nothing super fancy with the gearbox other than my gate. And then right now, probably what I spent the most time on there is the barrel build. What I have in here is a 603 Black Python from Mad Bull, their version 2. Comes just to the engine flash hider here. The hop-up unit that I'm using is a Lonix hop-up. This is where I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go the ProWin route or if I wanted to go the Lonix. I've heard that the ProWins were starting to have some quality control issues and not as good as what they used to be. I had my local tech at our store talked to me a little bit more about the low neck ones, and he said even though they're a standard style hop up, they fixed a lot of the issues of them backing off and really hold a consistent hop. So I gave it a shot. It was about 10-15 bucks cheaper than what the Pro Win was anyway, and I absolutely love it. I've set the hop up on this thing from the get-go, and I have never, for the most part, other than like temperature corrections, not really had to mess with it too much. It's really held its hop very well. I have the, it is flat hopped with a Promi Purple bucking, and the gun is shooting right now at about 349 FPS with .2s, and that's just the absolute perfect where I can, it's shooting my field limit to shoot indoor, but it's giving me just that perfect amount of boost to go outdoor, and with the barrel build get a nice long shot on there. I'm ranging just as far as any other tuned 400 FPS AEG, and so far it's done very well for me. So this gun is pretty much perfect for me and what I built it for. But yeah, I mean, I had a couple requests to do a kind of a primary overview. This is it. Like I said, it's the VFC HK416CQB, the old versions before the Elite Forces started distributing the HKs. But I love it. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. I'll do the best I can to try and answer them. If you want more content like this, or gun overviews, or just gameplay, please subscribe. And I'm not really the greatest about uploading on a very consistent basis, but unfortunately I have a life, I have kids, and I have a 60-hour job, 60-hour work week job, so I don't get to upload as often or play as often as I'd like, but I'll try and bring it off as I can. Thank you for watching.